Okay, so just tell me, if you had to go to a carnival in a different place, a different town, what's the sort of routine of the day? You have to get up at what sort of time?
If we, I don't know, the earliest time I think we have to leave is about 10, 11.
Hmm.
So then I'd have to get up about, I don't know, about 8ish before.
Hmm.
Do all my hair and like curl it and everything, which Mum does. Takes
Good
quite
old
a
Mum.
while. Putting on my makeup, get all my dress sorted and everything.
Okay.
Sort out all my bags and try and get all that sorted, make sure I don't forget anything.
Hmm.
If I needed a speech, then I'd probably write that beforehand.
Really? So you have to actually write a speech?
If it's like just a thank you speech or
Okay.
like a return speech, then I'd write that.
So that's something you've kind of had to get the hang of doing. Did Mum help you out with that a bit first of all, or did you
Just getting
put
ready
in what
and
you could?
writing speeches.
Yeah. Who gives you a hand to work out what to say though?
Dad mostly.
Yeah.
Because Mum wouldn't know what to say.
Oh, I'm sure she would be an expert.
Kizzie writes it,
I kind of.
and
Dad.
then Mum criticises
Yeah.
it, and then Kizzie rewrites
So
it.
you're the critique, I think is the right word, Mum.
Yeah.
Okay, so Mum's your critique.
Yeah.
So you write a speech. Who would the speech be for? Who would you have to talk to?
At Whitstable, it was just like generally everyone at the after party
Oh,
saying
right.
thank you to Carol and Glenys and Louise and everything.
So sort of thank you to all the committee.
Yeah.
And so hang on a minute, because we'll get to the after party a bit later, because I want to know a bit more about that. So you've got yourself organised, you've written your speech, you've got all your bags sorted and all the rest of it. So somebody comes to pick you up then? How does that work?
Yeah, we get a time to get picking up and
Yeah.
then picked up and then we wait and then they come and then it's usually like Rob or Paul
Yeah.
or
So
Or Dad
are you
sometimes.
all ready? You've got all your dress on and
Yeah, I'm
all your
ready and
tiara and your makeup and feeling all gorgeous.
yeah, all ready and everything.
Yeah.
And then we get in the car and we drive there and then we go and meet the court that's kind of where it is. And it depends. Sometimes we have a meal first or sometimes we get judged first.
Oh really?
And then
So what's that judging for? That's for your float.
that's for our float.
Right, okay.
And then our court, like Queen of Queens, Court of the Day.
So Queen of Queens and Court of the Day.
And Princess Pairs.
All right. So they're done before the.
They're done like all the so as soon as we get there, sometimes they start judging as soon as we get there.
All right.
Sometimes they start judging later on. So
Right.
you have to like make a good impression as soon as you get
Okay.
there.
So all this time you've got to be on your sort of best behaviour, I suppose, and
Yeah.
sit nicely and stand nicely and speak nicely.
Yeah.
and all
Just
that.
like represent your town nicely.
That's right. Yeah. Does that make you feel good to do that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's nice to give like a good impression of
Yeah.
where you live.
Yeah, exactly. That's good. And so you've headed off now. You've ended up at the town you've got to. Your float's been parked wherever it has to be parked, ready for the parade. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. And then you set off on your parade, obviously. Right. So you get quite a buzz out of the parade. Do you get sort of really, G'd up with it, or do you enjoy it?
Oh no, it's really just fun.
Is it?
Just to see everyone like being happy
Yeah.
and everything.
Yeah. I must admit, when I've been in on floats, I get a real feedback from it. I think it's just brilliant to see everybody happy on the day,
Yeah.
see all the smiling faces and the kids, and I think it's a real fun occasion, don't
yeah,
you?
it is. They all enjoy it and like putting all their money in and everything.
Yeah,
And because it goes to a good cause,
Yeah.
it makes it even better.
yeah, okay. And so after you finish your parade, sometimes they finish. What sort of time do they finish?
Well, it depends what time it starts really. Margate Carnival goes on for quite a while. So usually they might finish around 6ish, 7ish, it depends. Because ours starts at 6 and it's not really that long. So we finish about 7, but other carnivals like start quite earlier. So we might finish around 5ish.
What's the latest that you have to finish?
It's probably Faversham because that's the late
The
one.
evening one,
That's
yeah.
the latest probably.
So if you went into a normal daytime carnival, let's say Whitstable Carnival, you finish it about, say, 8:30 by the time they've actually offloaded you at the other end of
Yeah, by the time we like all got off, everything's packed up, we're in the hall, ready to start our party.
the... Oh, hang on, so you have a party at the end, do you?
Yeah.
Right, okay. So that looks like that's the best bit.
Yeah, it's quite good.
Yeah.
Yeah, getting to see everyone afterwards, and just talking to them about how their day's been and everything.
Okay. So you meet up with all the other courts,
Yeah.
and Mum and Dad are presumably there and joined in the end, or is that really mainly for the courts at the end?
Mum and Dad are only there for Whitstable, but
All
it's for all the courts and their chaperones are there.
I see. So that's basically you eat and just socialise a bit at the end of it all. That must be quite fun.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah. And what do you eat at Whitstable?
Amber's making me laugh, I'm sorry. We had, I think it was quiche this year.
Ooh.
And yeah, it was nice.
Good.
Potatoes.
Good. So you've had something nice to eat, and then is there any more sort of ceremonies or anything else you have to do?
And then we hand out the prizes, and then people make speeches.
Right.
And then we just dance.
Oh, you have a disco?
Yeah.
Oh, right. So you have a disco as well?
Yeah, it's good.
Right. And then what sort of time do you finish when you finish at the Whitstable one?
I don't know, about 11, and then we pack up and everything.
Right. And then you've still got to get home from wherever you've been?
Yeah.
What's the kind of latest that you tend to get home at?
I think I got home at 1 last, a couple of years ago. That was Bromley,
It's a long
it's
way
quite
away.
far away.
Yeah. And obviously when you get home you've still got to take your makeup off and your hair and sort yourself out. And do you sometimes have to go to a carnival the next day?
Whitstable and then Margate on the Sunday, so it's quite a busy weekend, that one.
Yeah.
Because it's our carnival, so it's our thing. And then Margate's just a really long day, because it's so, I don't know, it's just overwhelming really.
Is it? Yeah. But
it's a very long carnival,
is it?
Yeah.
So it's a pretty tiring weekend, that one.
Yeah, that's probably my busiest weekend, that one of them.
And so they're obviously the carnival things that you have to do. What other kind of responsibilities do you have?
I open events and stuff, and I just go around and go.
So fates and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Like Christmas markets.
Yeah.
We had the Umbrella Centre Fun Day. We have the Hard Day.
Switching on of the lights.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
No.
what about things like meeting local people? Do you have to go out to residential homes for the elderly and things like that?
We go to the hospital
Oh,
and then
right.
go around and see them,
Right.
for the carnival, because they can't come out. So we go and see them.
Oh, really? So you involve them on the day by just
Yeah.
going to visit them? Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, it's a shame they can't come out.
Yeah, but they can actually see you, which is
Yeah.
lovely. Yeah, that's really good. And let's just have a think. So what sort of dignitaries, the important people in the town, do you have to meet during the year? Who do you have to shake hands with, if you like, or?
We meet all the mayors from here and the surrounding towns and everything.
Do you?
Yeah.
Oh, right. So you get to meet quite important people.
Yeah.
You
Quite
like,
scary.
really?
Meeting the people that are in charge of everything.
Yeah, that's good. Well done, though. And would you say you've really enjoyed your year?
Yeah, it's been really good.
Okay.
I recommend it to everyone.
Okay. And what would you say the things are that you've really gained out of it?
I've learned how to socialise even more. I just had a really good time, and then I've learned a lot about how much effort and everything goes into pulling everything off.
Yeah. So you've learnt more about how a town gets together to put on an event like this, and it's all done voluntarily.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lots of people put lots of time in.
And then
And do you think it's made you feel more confident?
Yeah, it has. Yeah. I don't know how. I can't explain it, but because you're going out and making speeches and everything, you just gain a lot more confidence. Then I have a lot more confidence because I used to be really shy. I did used to be really shy, Mum. Don't put a face. I did. But now, when you meet me,
Obviously, your altered ego.
no. But I'm a nice person. And then
Good. Excellent.